Hey, it's the Empire. Geoboxing Empire. Backstreet Boxing. Now, Golovkin's coach said Jacob was a hornet, Canelo is a mosquito. That's pretty funny, man. Now, Abel Sanchez is Golovkin's coach, and he talked about how basically Jacobs is longer, he was stronger, he was taller, and he came in 20 to 25 pounds heavier than Triple G fight night when they fight each other. And he basically said Daniel Jacobs hits harder than Canelo, and he had all the advantages against Triple G, and his power is much more stronger than Canelo's. He basically said Canelo is quicker, but he's shorter than Triple G, and he may be quicker, but that's all he has. I'm gonna read a quote for you guys real quick. It says, "As far as power, Jacob is a hornet, and Canelo is a mosquito." Sanchez told Albert Perez Jacob was already 20 or 25 pounds heavier when he stepped in the ring. He was taller, longer. He had everything in his favor. Canelo is shorter, much shorter. Maybe he puts together better combinations. He's faster with his hands, but he's smaller. Golovkin is being bigger. I think he will dominate him. So, man, there you guys have it from Abel Sanchez himself, man. He thinks Canelo's is too small for the kid, man. He thinks the dude is quick, but he's just small. And Golovkin's bigger, No matter, if Canelo walks around at 175, naturally Golovkin, he's been at middleweight for a longer time than Canelo, and he actually, he's been middleweight his whole career. So Golovkin's used to walking around 160 or making 160 weight. So he's used to knowing how that weight feels, Canelo has never actually had a full fight at 160, actually. He's never actually fought in that 160. He has a middleweight title, but I think he may have did it one time against Cotto, but I don't even think that was a 160 fight. I think it was maybe it was. I don't know. But he's never defended a title at 160. He's been fighting at catch weights or 164 when he fought Chavez Jr. But those are some interesting statements, man. I think Canelo has a good chance of winning this fight. I think Triple G has a good chance of winning this fight. I think they're both really good fighters. Triple G has a lot of power, man. I think he's underrated because of Jacobs' performance. But people need to realize that Jacobs was always that good, and they need to give Jacobs more credit instead of demeaning Triple G. And Canelo, he hasn't had really any much of a competition at 160, man. He's been destroying everyone put in front of him. I really wished he would have fought like a David Lemieux or even a fucking Curry Stevens first. Even if he would have knocked him out, I wouldn't have cared. I would have loved to see him fight an actual 160 fighter. Even a really fucking Monroe. And he was supposed to fight Really Monroe after Gabriel Rosado, after Really Monroe beat him. And that never happened. I don't know why. That would have been a totally easy fight for Canelo Alvarez to have, but he didn't take it. Don't know why. But now Willie Monroe is fighting, Billy Joe Saunders for a title. So that shows you the level of competition Willie Monroe is. He is at least at 160 and a world championship level fighter, or at least he can be somewhat competitive against these world champions. I know he lost to Triple G, but he really quit that fight. He really wasn't really hurt, and he took a punishment from Triple G. He actually got hit by Triple G's hardest punches and fought back. And, he just didn't do it for 12 rounds. He quit halfway through. But, the point is, he could actually... The guy has no power, too. He has, like, 6 knockouts. And the way he was giving Triple G work when he got dropped and hurt was pretty shocking, that he can come back and actually rally a little bit, even if it was for a short period of time. For a guy with no knockouts, basically, damn near 6 knockouts, his whole career, he looked pretty impressive to me, So... Anyway, man, we'll see what happens in this Triple G Canelo fight, man. It's been building up for a while. It's been building up. It's been marinating. It's been sauteing. And I'm done with all that shit, man. I'm going to see it. And we're going to see it real soon. So, man, let me know how you guys feel. Let me know who you guys think is going to win. I like both fighters, I think both fighters are great. Like I said, I wish Canelo would have fought more fighters at 160. And I think Triple G, I didn't even talk about him, shit. I wish he would have rematched Jacobs before he fought Canelo, but or I would really wanted him to see him fight Peter Quillin, but I heard the negotiations went south of that years back because they were trying to pay him under $1 million, which was crazy to me. But there's still some pretty good comp at 160, man. A lot of fighters came and went. I always wanted one of the two fighters, Triple G or Canelo, to fight like Andy Lee. I always thought he was a really good fighter. He's underrated. There's a lot of great fighters at 160 that came and went, But anyway, this fight's going to be good, man. I'll keep watching the build-up. They're both looking good for training camp. Canelo's looking huge as fuck. Triple G's looking like he always looks. He's making weight for years, so it's all natural to him. You know, let me know how you guys feel. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire, GeoBasket Empire. Peace.